Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Andos here, and in today's episode I'm going to break down one of my high kill games in Rebirth to give you some insight on what I am thinking about during a match. Sometimes it's hard to explain tips because everything is situational. However, just breaking down one game, going into detail can be really beneficial. The goal is to help you with rotations, how to engage multiple enemies, using high ground, using exit plans, and much more. So eventually you will be able to get those high kill games way more consistently. If you are looking to get better, it's always a good idea to understand how good players think in certain scenarios. I will be pausing throughout the video to do my awesome breakdowns while providing commentary throughout the video as well. If you do enjoy the content, please smash the like button and sub to the YouTube channel if you are interested in getting better at Warzone. I do stream on YouTube almost every day. Remember to check out the stream as well. If you are interested in 1v1 coaching, go check out my website at www.andos.gaming.com. This is where I provide feedback and a training program for you just to make sure you are getting the best experience when playing Warzone. With the intro out of the way, let's begin.
Is that him still in the baggie?
Oh yeah. Handles get that kill, yeah?
Alright, first thing I want to emphasize is flicking. As you may know, I have recently switched to controller from MNK. I used to think flicking was just for mouse and keyboard players, but I was wrong. You can definitely flick using controller. The trick for controller players is going into hipfire mode and flick onto the target first and then ADS. Please don't neglect this skill. Being able to snap onto an enemy is crucial when caught off guard, like in this scenario. I practice this a lot in bot lobbies when I just snap onto the enemies. Remember to keep in mind flicking is very important. Remember to practice this. Right here, we get a loadout and a UAV. When playing Resurgence, try to get a supply run off the rip. It just makes buying what you need a lot easier. Notice I don't get my loadout. This game is all about tempo when you are trying to get high kill games. I have an Owen and a Marco, which I'm pretty confident, so I decided to push to keep my momentum going. Even if I die, my loadout is there, worst case scenario. Sorry, I'm safe.
Two guys on marker on the left. Orange marker here.
I see someone on my minimap, so I go to the right straight away. I'm always checking my minimap just to try to find enemies as quick as possible. I've got 6 kills at the moment. My loadout is perfectly safe in courtyard. I'm really just trying to push the pace. I don't know what's going on here. I can't really find anyone. I do eventually pop a UAV and notice that there are still people behind me.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, they're still there, bro. So I'm always looking at the minimap. I know there are 2 targets around, so I'm just trying to be careful. I get the first person with a bit of tracking. I notice the other person down low. So this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to sit in the corner. You're sitting duck here with Pika's advantage in Warzone. You are not going to win these gunfights. Probably the best strategy this person could have taken is really ego chow me when I was fighting the other person instead of just playing passive here. What am I versing?
Did you get it? So weird. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, Andos?
Oh, like 2 teams on the roof. Which I'm not vibing with at the moment.
They're strong. What I want to talk about here is exit plan awareness. Always be ready to make an exit. The #1 mistake I see players make is overcommitting. I used to think being a good Warzone player, you just need to play super aggressive and muscle your way through with movement and gun mechanics, but as I've matured playing the game for 2 years or so, it really is just a game of cat and mouse. You just gotta be smarter than the other person. Get out of there when you sense danger. Have an exit plan and always be ready to execute that plan. Keep yourself alive. You're just gonna perform way better if you keep this in mind. Right here, I get blindsided and I pop a stim in me straight away just in case, just to make sure my health is recovered, and in half a second, I'm off the roof, safe and sound.
Yeah, they're just unbelievable.
They're just stacking up there. Who cares? Just leave.
double team.
I start heading over to Grammars and get myself a juicy UAV. Try to get as many UAVs as possible. It's really just going to help you with more information. I noticed someone upstairs, so I proceed to push. I've got two choices here. I can go to the left and go the conventional way, running up the stairs where people may be holding their angle, or I can go to the right to use some parkour to surprise the target. Let's take option 2 and I'll show you what I mean. Parkour is a vital component that people often neglect. Learn your jump spots, people, especially in high traffic areas. So basically at Grammars, if you jump on this ledge, you can jump onto the window above. Did you notice that? Movement doesn't need to be fancy, just move out of the way.
no.
I noticed that target was running towards me, so I just strafed to the right, making it hard for the person to track me. In close range gunfights, try not to be a sitting duck and just stand there. Add some sort of movement, even if it is just strafing. Remember to mount when applicable. Sometimes you need that TTK to be super fast at long range, like in this example, and mounting can make your gun super accurate. Alright, let's talk about rotations. This is super important. I try to make my rotations intentional. My best case scenario is to get myself into a position where I can get easy kills from a distance, where I have cover with high ground. You don't always need to barge into dangerous situations. Get the easy kills where you can get them. So I'm heading over to Nova. You're probably thinking, why? Well, I did pop a UAV before about 30 seconds prior, and I remember there were dots in this direction. So I want to get onto the roof of Nova to suss out the situation.
Yeah. There's plants on the roof.
Poor guy. No, you're okay.
Rooftop stack, prison rooftop, all go. I think I'm good.
As you can see, I was able to get 4 kills with no damage at all. Rotations are super important in getting a good position to take out the enemy team.
I am down horrendous like that as well. Wait, Andos is on 17.
I think RPGs.
Rehead again, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, above us.
So I'm on 19 kills trying to get a 20 bomb. To be honest, I get pretty lucky. I have 2 targets looking the other way. Warzone can be a bit RNG at times. It just means you get blindsided and sometimes there's not much you can do. Remember to control what you can. Try not to get too frustrated when it comes to COD timing. Anyways, that is it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. Remember to smash that like button, sub to the YouTube channel, and check out my streams as well. I do stream on YouTube almost every day. As always, I wish you guys all the best and good luck on the Warzone.
Who's RPG is or?
That's them, RPG.
LG plus 3 more games.